Hello, students and alumni alike, and welcome back to the HER Fixations, the show where we talk about our students and the latest obsessions. And today we have Maddison Murphy. She's a sophomore at Fayetteville State University with a major in pre-nursing. She's a proud member of Spectrum, NTI, the Bucking Broncos, Bronco Wellness, and many other clubs under her belt. Let's see how she's doing today. How are we, Maddison Murphy?
I am great.
You're great?
Yeah.
I'm also doing super. If you have catch other episodes of Fixations, I think you may have noticed that our mask has changed. Would you like to tell them why?
Today we're talking about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Oh my God. Who doesn't love Spider-Man? Probably everybody's favorite superhero.
Yes.
When did your love for Spider-Man start?
I actually was just going through my mom's Facebook, and I think I started liking Spider-Man around 3 years old. You can see me in costumes with him and stuff.
I don't know. I think I dressed up as Spider-Man like a lot during Halloween. I think I was 6 the first time, and for whatever the reason, like when I had the costume at 6 years old after Halloween, I would wear it like every single night. Like
that's so
pajamas.
understandable.
Like I wore that costume out.
That's so real. I never personally had the costume, but my god brothers and stuff did. So every time I went to their house, I just steal their stuff.
You ever wore the costume yourself? You ever wore the mask?
Yes, because my little brother, I put him onto Spider-Man, so we go around the house wearing Spider-Man masks and Venom masks.
Who is there are a lot of Spider-Man.
There
when it comes,
are.
like, to the universe.
Yeah, like the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man? And this can be like live action, animated,
Yes.
comics, video games, any Spider-Man.
I love Miles because of his stories, but if I had to choose my favorite funny one, it's Peter Porker. I love Peter Porker. He was actually on my shoes, but his head came off.
He was a classic. You know,
Yes.
Miles, he really is also my personal favorite Spider-Man. I don't know whether it's and I really can't pick between the iterations of specifically my favorite version of Miles is the one from the Insomniac universe, like with the games. From
Yes.
Insomniac, and Miles from Spider-Verse. But we'll get back to we'll hopefully get back to Spider-Verse.
Yes.
But another one that's just as popular as Spider-Man is his villains.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Do you have a favorite Spider-Man villain? 'Cause I can go on and on.
Okay, I think my favorite villain is probably Doc Ock. I love Doc Ock.
Period.
I feel like he's kind of underrated. Like every time I ask somebody, you're like, Green Goblin. Like, no, let's talk about Doc Ock. He's so cool.
I mean, yeah, he has his arch nemesis who's like, Green Goblin, like especially Venom. But
Yeah,
Doc
okay.
Ock-
I don't think Venom's a villain.
I think Doc Ock's stories, they've always been like so, I don't know how to explain it. It's always been like depressing in an interesting way.
Exactly, and that's why I like him so much. It's just like, wow, how did we get here? And how do I stop myself from getting there?
He's always in that scenario where Doc Ock started off as Peter's friend or as Peter's
Yeah.
friend, and just to see it all crash and burn like that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand how you can go from being like so close with each other to wanting to murder each other. So, yeah.
Going back into the movie genre of Spider-Man, what is your favorite Spider-Man movie?
That's a tough one because everyone asks me this and I'm just like, I don't know. But I do watch Into the Spider-Verse the most out of both.
I mean, fair.
Like, I love that one.
I would be shocked if they found a way to like actually like surpass the third movie.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for it to come out. I already told my brother I'm taking him as soon as it comes out.
Think Miles and Gwen are gonna like cut it off by the end of the third movie? Or they're not gonna interact anymore? 'Cause I have no idea how the movie's gonna end.
I genuinely, I don't think they're gonna cut it off. I just think something's gonna happen. Their friendship dynamic that changes. I don't know if it's for the better or the worse so far, because I was just watching Across the Spideyverse, and it's just like, I don't know. Their relationship it's been rocky. So I don't know.
Speaking of Gwen, which is one of the many love interests of Spider-Man,
Yes.
there's also another one MJ.
I love MJ.
You love MJ.
I do.
Okay, do you prefer her over Gwen?
That's a tough one. I feel like, I think I like the more recent MJ.
The most.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love her attitude. I just love it.
It's Zendaya.
Exactly. Like, how can you go wrong with Zendaya?
Let's continuing the live action movie trend. Which live action Spider-Man do you think is the best? Because this one is a heated topic for
It
days.
really is. Okay, I love Andrew Garfield's one, maybe because that's the one I grew up with. But I also just love the fact that he has the most spider-like characteristics. Like,
Andrew?
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like him crawling around the people and stuff when he has to put them in the web. Like, I love that. That's amazing.
That's entirely fair. That's entirely fair because I actually kind of answer the same thing. When people ask me which live action Spider-Man I think is the best, I always do this every single time. The best Peter Parker is Tom Holland.
Definitely.
The best Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
And with the one with the best movies
It's
is
Toby. Like, that's undeniable. Like, I feel like if you feel like there's another answer to those questions, I'm questioning if you really watched the movies for real.
Now going back to the best animated Spider-Man film, Into the Spider-Verse, there was a conflict between Miguel and Miles, while obviously choosing to say one person over obviously all of reality.
Yeah.
Who do you side with? Or essentially, who do you think was right?
Okay, I can understand why Miguel wants to save the world because we see the glitches and stuff. Like, obviously, you don't want the glitches to take over each universe. But how can you tell somebody their parent's going to die and do you expect them not to try to save their parent? Like, it just makes no sense. So I'm siding with Miles because if you were to tell me, hey, your dad's gonna die in 3 days, I'm gonna find a way to save my dad. Like, if you didn't want me to do it, why would you tell me?
I understand it, but it's just like something that just doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, for starters, if disrupting the canon like destroys the universe, shouldn't taking every Spider-Man from their verse mess it up?
That's
so
what
they
I'm
wouldn't be
always
there?
thinking. Like, okay, so how are they all able to fit inside? I'm pretty sure isn't it Miguel's universe where the spider?
That's
Yeah.
where they all reside.
So how come it's not glitching when y'all all are in one area? And why are y'all not saving people? And y'all all just chilling out in the break room? Like,
It was even weird when we think about it because Gwen's dad became the chief, and normally like chiefs have a reputation of dying.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's just like there's so many things that's canonically is not a part of Miles' story that I feel like it doesn't fit. It doesn't.
It just doesn't make sense.
He's not canon like himself. So how would you expect him to stay canon? Like, his spider is not even his spider.
It doesn't make sense. Also, the universe that doesn't have a Spider-Man anymore, again, that wasn't part of the canon.
That's
so
not
shouldn't
canon.
That universe.
Be gone? Like, I don't know.
No idea. This doesn't make sense. Final question of our time.
Okay.
So, Spider-Man's life is kind of not great.
Yes.
It never normally is. For some
No.
reason, Spider-Man just doesn't get to be happy.
No.
And personally, ever since like pretty much my birth of years of just seeing Spider-Man get absolutely sapped, Peter Parker getting sapped into the wayside, just
Definitely.
of his responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Are we tired of that?
I feel like that's what makes him so relatable and why so many people like him. I feel like after a while it does get kind of tiring, but like I feel like who is Spider-Man without the struggle? Honestly, like his quote is literally, "With great power comes great responsibility." He has to learn how to manage himself, and I feel like him being so young, having to learn these responsibilities, makes him even more human-like.
I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what Spider-Man really is.
Yeah.
I remember in No Way Home, like nobody. What made Peter Parker so interesting in like the MCU is that nobody really enjoyed him because he didn't have all the struggles that the other Peter Parkers had.
Yeah.
Like he had connections. He was an Avenger, right? And
he had people to stand by him.
He had friends. He had friends with them. But like, I guess because of that, nobody who normally writes Spidey could really connect to them. Because I remember at the end of No Way Home, when he was like left all alone, everybody was like,
yeah, like, congrats.
That's exactly what Spider-Man should be.
Yeah,
and I understand why, like, that's what people want for. That's just what Peter Parker is in his stories, but like,
did we have to do it to him too?
We have to.
Like, I don't know that. Like, it's. I feel like sometimes they try to push the struggle a little too far. Just a little too far. And I'm like, hey, can we get back to everybody knowing him again? Then we have to make that the storyline. I would love for them to remember him again, please.
Well, all we can hope for the future of Spider-Man is that it is bright and that. First off, please do the symbiote right in Avengers Secret Wars.
Please. Oh my God, I'm begging.
Please don't mess this up. Also, don't put Andrew and Tobey in the next Spider-Man film.
Yeah, I love the fact that they popped up for that one, but I don't think they need it continuously.
But if you bring them back again and make Spider-Man 4 another multiverse movie, you're gonna milk it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I really thank you for the time we had on this show.
Thank you for having me.
And I look forward to our future with Spider-Man. Thank you for this episode of Fixations. And that ends our week's Fixation. Please support the official release of any source material you've seen used in this episode, and all information and music used will be located on your screen for you right now. And hey, if you want to be in the show, I will leave my information down on the screen for you as well, or you can just come talk to me anytime you wish on Faithful State University. Thank you for watching, and tune in for next week's Fixation.